interconnected world, interrelated global economy, entrepreneurship is absolutely essential. How do you create jobs? How do you get people working? How do you help families generate income so they can feed their families, educate their children, and get ahead in life? And 3, exchanges. People-to-people contact. And that's why education, cooperation is crucial. So, can you touch on those? Engagement through science and technology, entrepreneurship, and exchanges. Twice. Salah. He was never coming in November. The visit was never announced. He announced he was going to Singapore for the APEC meeting. He never said, I'm coming to Indonesia. But everybody said, oh, he's going to Singapore? Of course he will come to Indonesia. So that is incorrect. 2, his visit here was not canceled. It was postponed. Huge difference. Huge difference. Canceled means what? Berhenti, stop, not coming. Postpone means delayed.
Menangguhkan.
Big difference. President Obama was to come here in March, but the most important domestic political issue was being discussed in our DPR, health reform. Nothing is more important to them. 2 things are important to Americans. Only 2. 1, jobs, jobs, jobs. The economy, stupid. 2, domestic political issues, extremely important. Kesehatan. Public health. Obama was elected president on a platform that called for health reform. That was before our Congress, at the very moment Obama was to step on the airplane to fly to Jakarta. He had to postpone to get the health reform through the U.S. Congress. That's our system. Had he come to Indonesia, my guess is he would have lost the vote in Congress. Because he had to work very hard for a solid week, right? Absolutely. He made 60 phone calls, he gave speeches, he lobbied to our DPR, our Congress, and what happened? He menang. He got the bill through the Congress. He could not have come here then. So please, don't say he canceled. And then he quickly said, I will come to Indonesia. I want my family to come. And the White House announced he hopes to come in June. So we're planning for that visit in June. But every president must respond to domestic pressures. And the bill for public health reform was before the Congress, so he simply had to postpone. So please understand that. He wants to come here, and he will be coming here. But when you've got a domestic political issue, you've got to address that first. Because he's president not of Indonesia, he's president of America Syarikat, and he has to serve the people that voted for him. U.S. companies are coming into Indonesia. Tidak ada. Where are they going? They're going to China, they're going to India, they're going to Vietnam, they're going to Malaysia. They're not going to Thailand anymore. They're going to Korea. The world is very, very competitive. Indonesia wants foreign investment. You've got to work for it. You've got to market and sell Indonesia. And you need investment policies that will attract foreign investors from the U.S. or Australia or Malaysia, anywhere. you are not that competitive compared to other countries. Just look at the figures. Look at the foreign investment figures.
I would add only one thing to what Mr. Anderson has said, and that is, if you're looking at manufacturing and technological investments, the first thing that companies ask, well, there are two things that companies ask themselves. Is there an educated population to provide an educated labor force? And is the infrastructure good enough to be able to transport whatever is produced quickly to global markets? So a country that wants to compete on those grounds has to invest first and foremost in education, science, and technology, and then in infrastructure development.
Very good point. I think if you look at India, India now has a strategic partnership with the United States. And a major factor behind that is India welcomed American IT investment. So you had Hewlett-Packard, you had General Electric, you had Microsoft, you had, what am I missing? All the big American IT companies went to India. Why? One, the government welcomed them.